Secure the objective.
Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm bringing you my post UMG Nashville predictions video. The gameplay you're watching in the background is a league play gameplay. It was supposed to be part of my road to Masters, but I decided not to upload it because basically I carried the shit out of my team and we lose by quite a bit, and it wasn't like my usual, like where I was just kill whoring going for kills. I played quite a bit of OBJ in this. I think I finished with 17 defense. Like, I really was trying to pull out the win and we just couldn't get it. That was pretty much it. My team was pretty much Dyer's. I don't even know, like it seemed pretty weird. Like a couple of kids on my team like weren't even playing half the game. One of them was like spinning in circles and shit. I don't know if they like recognized me and were trying to make me lose or something. I don't even know, because actually quite a few people, like I pretty much get recognized probably 1 out of every 3 league play lobbies on this account already, so that's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know, I've only been using this account for like a week, but anyways, that's pretty much it. That's all I want to say about the gameplay. I end up doing pretty damn well, but we end up losing by quite a bit, so yeah. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much about that. Let's talk about the actual event. Pretty crazy, man. Ghost, I don't even know if there's a point in me doing Ghost prediction videos, because honestly, any team can win at any time. Like, the last 5 events have had 5 different winners. You know, teams have been placing like first, and the next event they place like out of the top 8, and then, you know, they play first one event, and then they place like fucking 7th in the next event. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Ghost is just, it's getting towards the end of a game, and everyone knows how to play Ghost. Like, it's not like Black Ops 2 where even at the end of the game, a lot of teams still didn't know how to correctly play hardpoint and stuff like that, and they just simply couldn't be other teams. But you know, it's domination, so domination's pretty easy to understand. Everyone knows how to play it. Search and destroy, that's like the only thing that teams are ahead in. Blitz is just a complete luck-based game mode, to be honest. Well, Freight Blitz, not so much. Warhog Blitz, 100% luck, really, just sneak caps and stuff. Oh, that's my least favorite map of all time, honestly. I hate that map so much. And then Octane Blitz is just a terrible game mode in general, but you know, anyways. That's it. That's all I gotta say about Ghost, but let's get into the placing. So, FaZe won the event, and honestly, because of that, I can 100% say Karma's the best player in Ghost. Just look at what he does. He goes to a team and they win the event. Like I really can't say too much more. I said, you know, when I made my top 10 players video, I said that Karma was the best, and this pretty much solidifies it. Nothing you can say that convinced me that Karma isn't the best player in Ghost after what he just did. So that's all I can say about that. But let's talk a little bit about each team. So FaZe, you know, they won the event. They beat Denial in 2 best-of-5s in the finals. That was pretty crazy. They came back on the first one. I think they were down 2-0. They came back, won the first best-of-5, and then the second best-of-5 went all the way to game 5 once again, and they won that one in Search. So I mean, Search and Destroy, important game mode, man, important. And basically what I can say about FaZe is Apathy probably had maybe his best event all year. He played extremely well. Played insane in Search. He had the #1 Search KD. He had, I think, 3rd highest overall KD. Basically, he carried them on pool play, carried them on Saturday, and then Championship Sunday rolled around. I'd be interested to see what Karma's KD was just on Sunday. It was probably like a 1.2. He literally raped every map. That's all I can really say. Every single map on Sunday, Karma pretty much went off, and he pretty much won them this tournament on Sunday at least. You know, Apathy kind of got him there, and then Karma pretty much took over on Sunday and won it. But yeah, that's all I can say about FaZe. Really, just I was very surprised to see them win, but at the end of the day, it's Ghost, so you know, anyone can win. Now we have Denial placing 2nd, which I saw that. You know, Denial seemed like a pretty consistent team. I don't know. There's only one more event, so you know, we'll see how they do. But basically, Saints carried the shit out of Denial. He played extremely well. Probably one of his best events of Ghost as well. I think he had the 2nd highest KD. He had the highest Blitz KD. Zuma played pretty well. Replays played pretty well. Study didn't have the best event. I think that's what kind of cost him. But Saints went off. He was 2nd in KD and 2nd in kills per respawn, right behind Scump in both categories, but we'll get to that in a second. He played pretty well. MW, they played above what I expected. I kind of expected them in the 5th, 6th range. They ended up placing 3rd. I don't know. That's a team that really, I don't ever notice anyone just going off on that team. I think they just kind of win on teamwork, to be honest. But Slacked, I believe, was 4th, tied for 4th in KD, so I mean, give him his props there. Then we have 4th place, we have Rise. Now this is what I was surprised with, man. Attach went off. This is easily, I think Attach finally kind of made a name for himself. You know, he pretty much has been doing well on LAN all year, but no one really took notice of it. But he literally shit on Optic twice, and everyone kind of just like, whoa, Attach is actually really good. And I have to agree, I think he had 4th highest KD at the event, also 4th highest in S&D. He pretty much won Rise their series against Optic, I would say, and that's what really kind of turned a lot of heads. Rise played really well this event. Can't really say anything. I mean, I guess I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, they do have one good event now, and I guess you can't exactly call them online warriors, but I'm gonna need to see more than one really good event to do that. I mean, they did place good at champs, but that wasn't the same roster, I don't think. So I don't know. Well, we'll see how it goes this last event before we really can qualify, what they are. Okay, next we have Envy. They placed 5th, 6th. I'm not sure if they actually get a specific placing. I think it's just 5th and 6th. They basically just got destroyed on the first day in pool play, and that put them in a terrible position to try to come back from. Like, I think they got placed like top 24. They had to play like, I don't even know how many, but they had to play all the way through losers bracket. Basically, they got like the last seed in their pool or something. Like, they literally just got destroyed. I think they even lost to the open bracket team. I think it was Vex, I think. So they literally just got smacked in pool play, and that put him in a shitty situation. But this was probably Merc's best event. He had a 1.14 KD for a OBJ. That's insane. He played extremely well. Formal played pretty much how he always plays, pretty well. JCap and Nameless kind of had a bad event. Nameless stepped it up on Saturday and Sunday, but JCap didn't have the best event, and Nameless kind of had a little bit below average event for him, but he played really bad the first day. That's what kind of cost him. But I mean, overall, Envy, I think if they wouldn't have fucked themselves up in pool play like that, they would have probably had a better shot at placing better, but they kind of messed up, so that's what happened to them. Optic, I don't even know what really went. They ended up losing to Rise. I think that's who eliminated them from the tournament. Scumpii, one of his best events, not his best. Anaheim was his best. This was probably like his third best event, and he pretty much played better than everyone else at the event individually, and like stats wise he had the highest KD, highest kills per respawn, and I can pretty much say that he's the best domination player in Ghosts. Even in the entire span of Ghosts, I'd say he's the best domination player. His search is a bit shaky, that's the problem, although he did play pretty well in search of this event. His blitz is pretty good, but he's not the best. But his Dom is just, he's just next level on Dom. He's always dropping numbers in Dom, and I'd consider him the best Vector player in Ghost. Like, so post Vector, I think he's pretty much been top 3 in KD for every single event, which it wasn't really like that with the MTAR, where, I don't know, basically what happened is after the MTAR, went away, Crim kind of fell off. Crim hasn't been that good with the Vector. Karma, he's kind of stayed pretty consistent, but Scump just really has excelled with the Vector. So, I mean, I'll give him that as well. But I don't know, man. He just doesn't. He has the pieces around him to win. I mean, I guess they won X Games, however you want to take that. But I don't know. They just don't win, even though he goes off. It's kind of weird. But anyways, typical stuff, really. But anyways, let's go on to 7th and 8th. TK and Curse. I don't even know what to say about either of these two teams. They did what I expected them to do. Place in the top 8, but didn't really do anything too special. That's all I can really say. Let's talk about 2 more teams who placed out of the top 8, which no one would have probably predicted going into this event. EG and Optic Nation. Let me go Optic Nation real quick. Optic Nation just got raped. I think they only won 1 series all tournament. That's pretty crazy. Maybe 2. I don't know. I don't think they beat anybody in pool play. I think they won like 1 round in losers or something. But basically, they just got slapped. There's nothing else to really even say. That no one on that team really played amazing. I think everyone had quite a few bad maps. So I don't know. That was just a bad event for them. Shit happens. They played bad. Just move on. Now we go on to EG. They placed 13th through 16th along with Optic Nation. I would have never expected that. This is the first time, I believe, well, it's the first time Teep and Aches have placed out of the top 8 ever in their life. I think it's also the first time Teep, Aches, and Crim have placed out of the top 8 as, like, together, whenever they started teaming, so that's about 2 years now. That's pretty crazy. Honestly, Crim carried the shit out of them in Dom. He literally, I saw at least like 4 maps where he had like 35 kills and everyone else on the team was negative with like 20 and like 25. I don't know what was really going on there. He had an okay event. He didn't have the best event, but he had a pretty good event, I'd say, Crim. Aches had a subpar event in Respawn. He played really well in Search, though. He clutched quite a few rounds. That turn on he got on Scumpii on Sovereign was crazy. Other than that, like, TP didn't really have a good event. Dito had a pretty bad event, at least for his standards, I think Dito's not going to be dropping the numbers he did when he was with, I guess, well, yeah, the FaZe team now, or SB back in the day. He's not in that role anymore, so I don't know. We'll see. I just don't think he's going to play as well as he did in the past, just fitting into this team. But yeah, pretty much everyone on EG had a negative KD except for Crim. He had a 1.11, which was top 10, but usually you like to see Crim in the top 5, top 3. But honestly, Ghosts, at this point, you have to play the game to be good. You can't just think you're gonna not play very much and just get on and just rape. They got this new roster. They didn't really practice that much with it, so it showed in their placing. That's pretty much all I could say. They played pretty bad. That's about it. So yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this commentary, wrapping it up. I'm trying to think, I don't have anything else to say. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.